大家好! Just kidding, I have to do this in English. Welcome everyone to an exclusive interior tour. My name is Lidiya and I'm about to be joined by Eugene to have a look at this beautiful interior project. Come with me.
Hey guys!
Oh my gosh, perfect timing!
Hi, I'm Eugene here and I am so excited to showcase this home with you guys. It's a Peranakan contemporary... Wait. Okay, let's do it again. I'm so excited to share about this home because it's featuring one of the colors that I love, green.
That's also my favorite color.
Really?
That's crazy. It's perfect.
I love it.
Yes, perfect.
So the theme of this house is contemporary Peranakan, and as you can see from the theme name, there will be some bouts of colors and splashes here and there as contrast, and we want to keep the space majority on the contemporary side. So in this area that we are in is the foyer, and it acts as a dual purpose. One is to have that Peranakan accent and feel here, and a second one is more of to keep the shoes in this space and out of the cleaner part of the house.
That's perfect. Is there a reason for that design choice of why you want to allow this place to be for shoes specifically?
So for HDBs, we want to try and keep shoes off the corridors because it may block the neighbors, and also for security purposes, we don't want the more expensive shoes to get stolen, so we can keep them in the space.
Yeah, for sure. And to add on, the choice of material is perfect, especially considering when you have your shoes here, you're gonna have to clean the tiles, and it will not tarnish.
Yep, these tiles are actually easy to maintain, not difficult and fuss-free like what most homeowners in Singapore love.
That's perfect.
Yep, let's head on to the rest of the house. Let's go.
Wow, this place is so spacious. Talk me through this living room area.
This space is the living space where we actually tried to make it more airy and feel more elongated. So if you realize a lot of older HDBs, they tend to be quite cramped and small. So here we actually tear down some walls around and then we displace them with carpentry features.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you want to talk through some of those carpentry features?
Yeah, so to have nice lighting as well, we did false ceiling, which most of the time still takes away the ceiling height of 10 cm. But to give that back, we built feature walls around with vertical lines. So it kind of returns the effect of a long and high ceiling.
Yeah, and I can feel like it's super successful in doing that because as I walk in, I can really feel the airflow is really great, and it just seems like a wonderful place to just have your friends and family over without feeling too cramped.
Yes. So, and one of the other things that we tend to do, we actually remove the walls, as I mentioned, and we displace them with carpentry. So they serve multiple purposes as dividers, and at the same time on the other end of it, right, it's like, for example, that is a shoe cabinet, the TV console behind me, it acts as the dividing wall with from the bedrooms.
Yeah, and I also really like that your laminations are very similar and they're dotted across the place, so it doesn't really add to extra levels or extra depths to the place, and it doesn't cluster anything.
Yeah, we only use 2 different laminates here with a little bit of contrasting patterns around the space, and also behind you the green Peranakan tiles to still add to the design of the contemporary Peranakan.
Yeah, and that's great because the choice of the lamination colors doesn't allow for the green to clash too much. It just gives green as like the highlight, and of course it's our favorite color, so I think we're a little biased about that. And also I'm pretty sure I see some beautiful Kit Kat tiles. Do you want to talk through that as well?
Yes. So to blend in with the green in the Peranakan theme on the tiles and all that, we have actually added some pockets of green around the whole space. So if you see, there's a little bit of it in the foyer area, there's some here, and later on around the house, I will also show you some of where it's been placed.
That's amazing. Well, now I'm getting a little hungry, guys. Kit Kat time.
Yeah, let's move over to the space in front of us.
Okay, so now we're at the dry pantry. Do you want to talk me through the design choices here?
Okay, if you noticed, we actually flow from the living into this space. We played around with a little different lighting. Over here, we have some integrated lighting, and on the living area, we actually have some down lighting.
Wow.
So it's kind of like playing with the ceiling, have different kind of effect. but we don't have dividers to segment the space, making it smaller.
That's really great, and I noticed because of the different choices of lighting fixtures, it actually feels like an entirely new place, and it doesn't really feel like, I guess, you're doing too much in one area.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice, very good blending.
We wanted to create a space where it can be communal gathering, people can just hang out here and chill, and it's also similarly integrated with the living space. So you can be watching the TV, having a meal, hanging out with friends, drinking, and yeah, so the whole space just blends well together.
Yeah, I can imagine some really great house parties here, house gatherings will be really great.
Yes, this space we are on is actually the dividing space between the old kitchen space and the common bedroom. Yeah, so we actually tear open the space, making it bigger. That's why you feel that it's also very lengthy and airy.
Yeah, it really continues that whole theme of something airy, something light, something bright as well, especially with these light fixtures, yeah.
Yeah.
So Eugene, actually I noticed that this area is so not cluttered whatsoever, but I can imagine we have pretty big things in our houses sometimes, like bicycle, luggage. Where can we actually put those things?
For that, right, we actually created some kind of like a storeroom. It's a size of a bomb shelter, but we camouflage it to look like an ordinary carpentry cabinet.
And where is it?
It's right behind me.
What?
So we play with a bit of textures here. These are curved fluted panels and some accents that you can see. The green, the handles, a bit of the gold accenting here. And in here, that is the whole space where you can keep bulky items such as vacuum, bicycles, and so much more. Now, I want to bring you to this space that I really love because it's our shared favorite color. You can see mildly behind us. This is the wet kitchen and it's fully green. I love it.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's go.
So this space, I really love it, man. Look at the green. It's all over. It's the dream home for like maybe us.
Yeah, nature loving people. You can see like the plants are everywhere as well. It's really
To integrate the green better with the contrast of the whole kitchen, we actually painted this beam green as well. So it kind of blends it better with the white to the green. It's not too jarring. Yeah, and if you can see what I am standing on, this is the same tiles that I used in the foyer. So it's kind of like a not so random thing just only in the foyer, but also in the kitchen. And this thing, not just a random path that we built, this is actually, it acts like a light path.
Oh, wow.
So like from the window out to this area.
That's really nice, and I really like that you keep bringing back these Peranakan motifs here and there. So it really just like hones in on the big theme of this place.
Yeah.
And also, oh my gosh, guys, what is that? There is a thing flying behind us, which don't worry, it has been considered in the place here because we have it inside, so you don't have to hang your clothes outside and have this happen from the person above. I'm so sorry to the person above who can't get their sheets anymore.
One of the very annoying problems that most people face is that either you get birds, crows that will climb on the poles that you hang outside on your clean laundry, and we want to get rid of that. So one of the solutions that we have is this laundry system where you can hang your clothes, it will be perfectly dry, at the same time it doesn't risk like
flying
dropping
off.
Yeah.
If you guys want to do a little close-up of that, because oh my gosh, this is really sad. So sorry to the person above. And also, I don't know if you guys can't see this, but we'll bring you to the left side of me. We have a toilet space that Eugene will help me talk through as well. So come here.
Lidiya, you remember the green Kit Kat tiles that we were talking about at the start of the video?
Yeah.
So for this, we allocated these green tiles to separate the two different segments of the bathroom. So from the bottom part will be the more of the Peranakan themed ones, and then the generic tiles will be on the top.
I love that. I actually really like the choice of a darker wood lamination on the vanity because I think it adds a little extra oomph to this toilet space, because I guess the coloring is quite similar, so I like that brown adds a little more accent. My favorite addition of this toilet, or integration I would say, is that instead of hiding away from the pipes, you actually used it and integrated some design into it by having this hanging plant, which is so lovely and so fresh, and it kind of stays away from that industrial look.
Yes, so just a fun fact, this is the only toilet in the whole house.
Oh wow!
Which is why we actually give this bathroom a more posh look and has more details than the ordinary common bathroom that we'll usually see.
Yeah, and I really like it. I also like that there's a metal kind of hooks for your towels integrated inside the wall itself, which is quite nice because it doesn't seem like it's pulling too much focus, as it blends pretty well with the wall as well.
This is one of the coolest space in the whole house. We are currently at their walk-in wardrobe, and for this space, what we want to do is that we want to retain the boutique atmosphere, yet make it more practical. So for the wardrobe doors, we actually used frosted dark glass, and in this area, they can actually arrange their clothes however they like, but it does not look messy. And on the other side, we have a display cabinet. This is the space where our client can store her jewelry. To match with the other side, we also use the tinted dark glass. However, we made it unfrosted so that it's not so flashy, yet she can still have a look and select her jewelry. Right here is a little recessed corner that we created for our client to hang their used clothing and some mini drawers. And if you see this little feature at the corner, right, it's a pull-out mirror. So we are actually fully utilizing this small space to be highly practical, where we can fit in a full-length mirror to check yourself out before you leave, and at the same time, any clothes that you want to re-wear, you can have a space allocated for it. Guys, let me take your attention to the flooring. This is something that we have never done before. We've actually blended tiles together with vinyl. This adds color and texture to this small space, making it more interesting than your typical walk-in wardrobe. Let there be light.
Okay, so that pretty much is the key word for this room.
Yeah.
Light is definitely like a biggest aspect of this room. There's a lot of nice ambience. Do you want to talk us through that?
Yes, I absolutely love the ambient lighting here. It really is great for winding down after a long day and just crashing in. Yeah, and also just take your attention a little to the headboard. So for this headboard, we used similar laminates to the one outside for some consistency. And for contrast, to not make it so boring, is to have those vertical lines like you see, so there are a bit of some design elements on the headboard.
Yeah, and I think it's really important for a smaller room to add some texture and design, so it keeps it more interesting despite having, I guess, a smaller space to work with. Yeah. And I also really like the lovely ambient lightings here on the side, which is a very nice warm touch to also add to that cozy wind down moments you need before you go to bed. Yes. Speaking of sleeping, do you want to talk about these lovely curtains to block out that light when you're sleeping?
These are absolutely essential for any bedroom, in my opinion. These are blackout curtains, and to make it more relevant to the home design, we actually made it full length. Many places, they tend to actually frame the curtains to the windows. So these full-length curtains will make the room look grander.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And I think this space is really nice. Also, another addition was that the lights itself can change from warm tone to cool tone. As you can see right now, it also can change the exposure lights, brighter, smaller, whatever you want, it will be there and done for you. So yeah, it's really interesting.
Totally cool space for just winding down and resting.
Oh my gosh, the house is really nice. Thank you so much for taking the time to show me around and showing the viewers around as well. We actually have a few questions just for you so that you can help us understand the layout more.
Okay.
So I noticed in the toilet, I could see one visible pipe and it was really nicely integrated with the design, but I didn't see any other pipes anywhere. So do you want to talk about how that was kind of designed with the house?
Okay. It's really cool that you noticed that fact. So these are little details that we actually incorporated into the design as we built the house. So in front of the toilet actually is the dry pantry, which we saw, right? What goes behind the dry pantry are actually the water piping, the inlet pipings. So we actually reroute the pipes around to the outside, and then we went through the wall again. So this way we could actually sort of conceal the piping behind the external carpentry, and the ones in the toilets can't be seen.
That's a really nice addition. I think it's also nice because a lot of the times when you can see piping, it becomes a little too clustered and then you have to consider how to conceal it, but that's a really good way around that too.
Yeah.
So I noticed that the actual layout of the place is pretty interesting and maybe not something that is usually done. And I was wondering, what is the specific choice for that? What type of people would best suit this type of layout?
Well, generally, they are probably couples or individuals who are more career driven. They plan to not have kids, or probably they have retired And then this space would really be excellent for them because it's a great place to wind down, to relax, and at the same time they have all the essentials like work from home office integrated with a bedroom, a hangout space, and a good sized kitchen and bathroom.
Yeah, and honing in on the kind of cozy aspect that you were mentioning, or place to wind down, I think that's especially important given the increasing rate of burnout, especially in a place like Singapore where it's pretty much inevitable nowadays to burn out. And I think that the lighting integration here and just the color themes and the dots of nature is just really an optimal place for those who live here to wind down and, you know,
for sure,
rejuvenate themselves. And just a last question, because obviously the general vibe and this theme of this place is Peranakan-inspired, but how do you kind of ensure that something that is inspired by something, I guess, older or more kind of with more history is not kind of too old-fashioned? How do you integrate that?
So one of the key things we use are the play of colors. So how we blend the colors, the different tones are very important, such as, I mean, even just looking at greens, right? They have the cool tone ones, the warm ones, and those that have blue tones as well. So these greens put together could clash with each other. So when we look at the whole layout and design holistically, we will see the different tones that we want, such as mid-tone wood, maybe with a little brown, and then we have to match what kind of green will actually match these tones. And then when we are getting different materials from different spaces, this would actually really add to the interior design color.
Yeah, I guess to see more visually appealing and maybe softer on the eyes so it's not too straining, I can imagine. Yeah, and what about kind of the use of space? Because I see that you dot these greens all around. Do you want to maybe talk more about that?
Yes, green is generally a strong color, though we love it, but I think too much of it would kind of look like the Emerald City, you know.
Yes.
So we want to make sure it's tastefully done and then it's really like accents. So even the greens are not solely green, like you see the Kit Kat tiles, right? They are layered with like grey grouts. Rather than green on green, we have grey grouts around it to create the volume, so it's not so plain and straight. And then some of the tiles, like the Peranakan tiles, there are little splashes of pink here and there.
Yeah, it's really great use of color. And I also like that you said you integrate within the Kit Kat tiles, you have little gray over there as well, which kind of blends all of the colors of the house together.
Yeah, and beyond aesthetics, right, actually the tiles that we use are also quite intentional in certain aspects. For example, the walk-in wardrobe which we saw, the tile in the middle of the vinyl actually kind of highlights the fact that this is the personality and the characteristic of the homeowner. This is her dressing area, her walk-in wardrobe, and then also the tile that highlights in the kitchen. It's kind of like we mentioned, the path of light. So when the sun shines in, it kind of really brings out the design rather than we just randomly put tiles or textures all around it. So there's quite a bit of thought that we think about, and also a lot of client understanding of finding out what are their likes, their dislikes, what do they actually prefer in their house, so that when someone actually sees this, they will know that for sure this is the character of my friend. Like, she is like that.
This is her house.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's like a little almost autograph of the owner within the space of the house. That's nice. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Oh, you want the feet thing? We talked about it.
Well, thank you so much, Eugene, for answering all of our questions and bringing us on this exclusive interior tour. I had learned so much and I'm so inspired with this Peranakan themed house. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you guys want to see more house tours and if you want to see me and Eugene soon. Bye guys!
See you!